Angry guy here, and men are not taking women seriously anymore and becoming password bros instead. Men are not taking women seriously anymore and becoming password bros instead. That's what's actually happening. And you know what? I don't feel sorry for them. I mean, this is a long time coming. Women have absolutely gone crazy in today's society, and men are done with it. Let's jump into the video.
This is why I'm done with dating apps. I showed up to the bar tonight to meet this guy from Bumble and looking like this, hot as hell. And I show up and he's like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And I'm so drunk. And I was like, oh, it's okay. Like, do you need a water? He's like slurring and like sweating. And he was like, I need to go talk to my friend. Goes to talk to his friend. And I watch them leave. They leave the premises. He doesn't turn back, doesn't say anything to me. He just leaves. And I look like this.
Your date probably went out to get you a sandwich. Woman, you look hungry. This is how men feel when women flake on dates. Some men even say these Western women just say hi, use the toilet, then boom. The women are gone, leaving the man all alone at the restaurant or wherever they chose. At best, you might be a 5, but you probably lied to the guy about being a 10, or you even lied about your appearance on your Bumble profile. You probably sent him pictures with makeup plastered all over your face, and voila, he got this. These Western women do this every fucking time. They lie about how much they weigh. They take close-up photos to hide their fat bodies. I'm not body shaming, but these Western women need to start being honest. Women lie about their physical appearance a lot. Her online dating profile might say that she is 5'5", weighs 130 pounds, not the more accurate 5'3", and 220 pounds. That's a major difference to make. Obviously, it's not always so severe, but I know a lot of you have experienced something similar. I also remember when I was testing how dating apps worked years ago. I set up a date with a girl I met on Tinder. We have been in contact for a while. We discussed the location and time of the date up until a few hours prior. Then, 30 minutes before we were to meet, I discovered that she was unmatching and that her WhatsApp photo had vanished. According to my observations of Tinder, women use these dating apps as a means of narcissistic match-seeking, validation, and attention. It's diluted and a complete waste of time.
Rate yourselves.
A 10.
Motherfucking hey, be a miss. You know what that means? Breaking the scale.
Okay.
Broke the scale.
Okay. So wait.
Breaking my
Okay.
scale.
Okay. So there's no room for improvement then, or what?
No. I am perfect.
Why do you think that so many women seem to be obsessed with luxury and status?
Oh, you're not playing no games.
Yeah.
Break the scale. These Western women never cease to amaze me. This is the type of woman you ask the "what do you bring to the table" question, and she'll reply, "I'm the table." These Western women are so delusional.
You know what I really love? I really love when I see white guys going out and thinking they're going to go pick up a black chick. Like, this happens so often, where you see white guys who think that, they think that the grass is greener on the other side. They go and they try to pick up a black chick, and sometimes they succeed, and then they come back crying their eyes out because they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's like a cheetah just chewed my ass out." It's like, man, there's a reason why it's on the side of the road. There's a reason why the black man left it on the side of the road. You see this hot ass black bitch, and you think, "Oh my gosh," or this hot ass Latina, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I want to smash that." She's got this big fat booty. All right, nice tits. She's round and big thighs and everything, small waist, and you're like, my goodness, maybe these men just don't know how to treat her. There's a reason why she's on the side of the road. It's like, when I say on the side of the road, you ever see like a couch on the side of the road, or a mattress on the side of the road, or some piece of furniture on the side of the road? You're like, why would someone leave this here? There's a reason why it's on the side of the road. You see a mattress on the side of the road, you pick it up, you bring it to your house. Like, oh my goodness, this is a perfectly good mattress, it's Tempur-Pedic and all this other shit, and you lay on it and you feel good because you think that you just got something great, and then by the next day you're like scratching all over, and it turns out the mattress, it has fucking bed bugs. Now they have bed bugs all over your house. The reason why they put the fucking mattress on the side of the road is because it was filled with bed bugs, you dumbass. And now you gotta wash all of your clothes. Maybe you have to even throw some shit out. You see, because this is what I'm talking about. Men need to learn from other men. They always think the grass is always green on the side. Black men, first off, like a lot of black guys know, you go and you get a white chick, and you discovered for yourself it's a fucked up relationship. You're gonna end up losing a shitload of money. It's the same thing. It's the same fucking thing. You go over to the Philippines, you can get a woman with a different culture, and she's not going to do the things to you that a Western woman will do. But you have to understand that she is still a woman. She will still do woman shit. All right. At some point in the marriage, she can just decide that she no longer wants to be married anymore, and that there's something better for her out there. Because after you built her up, she was living in a fucking cemetery with her family when you met her, and now, after 5 years, 10 years of living the good life, she's suddenly deciding that she can do even better than you, and she wants to take off. And it happens. You have to be prepared for that. And men have to wake up. Don't take any woman serious. Like, do not take any woman too serious. Like, go overseas, find yourself a good Filipina, and get good utility out of her. Because when you have a good woman, all right, that you get some good utility out of, right? You don't have to be out there in the streets messing around with these 304s. You always have food in the fridge. Your house is always clean, but you can't own her. You cannot own this woman, and you don't want to own this woman because you don't want the stress. But if you own it, you got to take care of it, all right, for the rest of your life. Really, what you're doing is it's a it's on a, I don't want to call, think of it kind of more like a lease. You're not going to own, or not even buy to own. It'll come and go. But the good thing about having a Filipina is that if you get a certain amount of utility out of her, the time that you spend with that woman and the utility that you get from that woman might give you some kids. All right. So you get some children out of her. All right. That woman, and she cooks, she cleans, she takes care of you for a good 5 to 10 years. By the time you break up with her, you're not even upset, because during that time you've been able to build yourself up even further, build your business, build your brand, and you haven't had to worry about all kinds of other nonsense. And now she's going, you're just gonna go get yourself another one. All right, because you already know the game. Get yourself another one. Get 2, 3 other women. All right, but understand that no woman is precious. There's no such thing as a precious woman. And don't think that you're gonna go and pick up another woman, another man's woman from and think that, oh, she's special. Like I said, I've seen this shit all the time. Men thinking that they're gonna go and pick up, like, black guys thinking they're gonna pick up a white girl and everything's gonna be good, and then the white girl drives this man crazy. White man thinks he's gonna go pick up a black woman because he has balls. He has something special about him, and he starts going and then after she ruins his fucking life, he starts hanging out with the black guys because only they know how fucked up black women can be. Like, it's a serious thing, guys. You need to understand, all women are like that. All women are like that. There are no Waltz in this world. I'm not stupid. All right. I was one of the people who helped to build MGTOW, to start MGTOW 2.0. I was one of the faces of MGTOW, but I realized that MGTOW there's no future in it. We're gonna stop reproducing. We're gonna give up on humanity, and guys, we have to find alternatives. Men have to find a way to survive one way or another. Men have to find a way to procreate one way or another. All right, that's how we roll. Because women are like children. Okay, women are like children. You can't take them seriously whatsoever. You can never take them seriously. You just have to keep it moving. And men, what have men always done when society turns against them, when there's no room for them in a society? They get the fuck up and they move the fuck on, and they find new horizons. The world is still, there's so many developing countries in the world. Just because they're developing doesn't mean that they're unlivable. Okay, that's the honest to goodness truth. You can find so much much happiness overseas. And one thing that bothers me is like when I look at the insult, the young guys that fall into the mindset that they can't get a woman. It's unfortunate because the United States, it does that. The women in the U.S. do that to these young men. It tries to condition them to believe that they have no value, they have no worth. And I want them to know that they have value, they have worth. They go overseas and they are studs over there. I'm working on something for you guys, working on putting together an interview for you guys with someone who has some insight, because it's important that these older guys speak to you guys and let you guys know what's really going on. But anyway, guys, that's what I just wanted you to really understand, that those points, and let it really come through. And then, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider subscribing today. If you already have, thank you for doing so, and turn on notifications to never miss another video ever again. So you just click on the little bell icon to turn on notifications, guys. And also like the video, because it tells YouTube that you want to see more of my videos, and it'll show you more videos from me when you click on like. But guys, seriously, you have to be responsible for yourself, and you have to be responsible knowing that women are full of it. They are. We live in a society where modern day Western women are all degenerates, and you have to walk away from them. Even promiscuity, even the idea of sleeping around with many women, it sounds good, but then you look at how degenerate women are today, and you have to think about the fact that, is it really good? Is it really good for you? There's nothing wrong with having different girlfriends, but you just don't be like these women who are, they're hooking up with 3 guys in one day, and then they're wearing the same panties the next day when they go to hook up with another guy. Like, don't be like these women, guys. That's all I have for you right now. I'm going to put a link to this video in the description so you can check it out for yourself, watch the full video for yourself. But I want to know what you guys think about this, that men are not taking women seriously anymore and becoming passive roles instead. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.